Deja vu strikes again as Airdrie take on Hearts at Tynecastle, but this time it is in the league, and we do have a decent wee start to the season in the league. We've got 2 wins for 2, but I feel like Hearts at Tynecastle is going to be the toughest challenge. Last time we did beat them 3-2. Lucky. Those were some words that were used, but I tell you what, Messi, he stepped up. Did he deliver? Not really. Can he deliver this episode? I just expect better. I feel like the greatest player of all time. You know, you think he'd come into Airdrie, come into the Scottish Premiership, and he'd lay the smack down, but he hasn't quite delivered it yet. But he did score in the Scottish Cup, so we'll take it. But you know what? 26 million we paid. I expect a wee bit better. As Hearts kick off here a few minutes in, it's Irvine, but it's dealt with, and it's Filthy Smith Rowe, and we deal with it. And that's exactly what we need to do. Is Kingsley is on the ball. He drills it across, and it's Shane Lavery, and he's made it 1-0 inside of 8 minutes, and it's not the start we want it. We won 3-2. Messi steps up to make it 1 each, but Sander Clark puts his big gloves around it. And again, man, it's Messi. Normally free kicks in that position, regardless of who it is in this Football Manager, are just expected to be a goal. But Stephen Kingsley cuts it back. It's George Grant, hits the crossbar. Lowry clears it. It's out to Christie. It's no, I don't even know what Christie is. It can't be Ryan Christie because we're going to sign Ryan Christie. But it's Atkinson. Botman clears it. It's through to Frizzle. We just can't get this goal, man. And Frizzle's got a throw in. He throws it to Sambi Lukonku. He finds Welsh back to Lukonku to Joe Aribo. It's Aaron Hickey outside the boot, and it's a goal kick, man. I think it rattled off the crossbar and went over, but no, it's Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay up against, oh my god, what's the goalie doing? Tam Seeley has dropped it into the back of the net, and Clark Harris, Rolf Harris more like, has made it 2-0, 86 minutes in, and yeah, any sort of comeback in this game is completely ruled out now. I mean, I don't even think we're going to get a wee constellation, but man, it's piss poor goalkeeping as much as it is defending. As the ball's flicked out, George Grant hits a volley, Jameson clears it off the line pretty much. Jameson, Mackay, Christie, it's Cyrus Christie, that's his name. Too many Mackays and Jamesons in this match going on, but 3-0 it's going to finish here at Tynecastle. For 3-2 to 3-0, but probably would have rathered the cup win. Like, yeah, I want to win every game in the league, but I feel like just getting to the cup quarter final. I think we're at home to Ross County. That should happen. But Ross County, they've come in for Cole Gibson, 33,500 for a midfielder that I didn't even know played for the club. Is no bad. We did beat Livingston 1-0, and that puts us top of the table. Johnny Kenny looks like he's going to join us from Celtic on loan. Celtic beat Rangers 3-2 in the Old Firm, which puts them top of the league. Next game though is against Hibs, and the transfer window does close at midnight. We're linked to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We're just linked to a lot of people. Joe Hart, I mean, I think Joe Hart is going to just stay in nets for the rest of the season. I'm not going to waste any more money on goalies. But Ryan Christie, they've accepted the loan offer. Looks like Olsen Johnson though have come in. 36,500 for Cole Gibson. They've upped $3,000 on Ross County's. Connor Bradley linked with a move to Rangers, but Ryan Christie has been bought. We've got 35 million sell on in there potentially. I mean, I don't think we're going to be paying that. Like, but St Johnson signed Gibson. We've got 9 hours to go. We're linked with Prince Anning on loan from Borussia Dortmund. He's a full-back. We're kind of weak in those positions, so I thought we may as well go in for him. But look at that. Celtic have signed Eddie Nketiah and Danny Ings, both on loan, both English, and both from the same club. Very weird. I had a look at Giamakis, but I fought against it, and then we've signed him on loan. So we're getting a load of deals here done on deadline day, but that is how it's ended. You know, a lot of money spent by Airdrie, 97 million we spent. Queen's Park spent bought the most players. They would have done a good job to get the most money in. But next up, we're at Airdrie. We're taking on Hibs. It's a very Edinburgh heavy episode, this episode, even though, you know, it is theirs, it's not in Edinburgh, but we've got off it from Gaelic and they've walked up, man. That's pretty much what's happened here. But half time, it is 0-0, and it was probably one of the worst first halves you'll ever see. But can Airdrie get a goal here? But it's Hulf Milkerson, it's through to Musquee, and it's a good save for Joe Hart, like, or it's just really, really poor shooting ability. I mean, and Shankland, I mean, you kind of have to score those chances. You really do. And Fatty again, and look at that, man. 2 chances in the 90th minute that Airdrie have blown here, and we draw 0-0. Celtic win 4-0, and already at this early stage, Celtic have got a 3-point gap to to us. So, I mean, if you look at it like that, that's not exactly ideal. But next up is Celtic at Celtic Park. With a gap at 3 points, I feel like already at this stage of the season, if we lose to Celtic, I'd say the league from our point of view is over. I'm not saying that, you know, Rangers can't win it, for example, but for our point of view, it's not looking good. But here it is. It's Roses on the ball. Finds some guy, and Eddie Nketiah squeezes it in at the back post, and Celtic sink Airdrie, man. No good. Not exactly ideal, as that's just absolutely rifled into the back of the net. Everton now for Celtic. Whips it across. Eddie Nketiah. He's given so much space. He turns, he shoots, he grabs his third goal of his Celtic career, and it's just not really good enough for us. Like, I mean, I don't understand why nobody's closing him down. He's just allowed to get a shot away, and it just absolutely sucks. Everton, look at that, to Nketiah. Nketiah cuts back and rifles it into the back of the net. Almost looks like it took a deflection off Everton, but thankfully it didn't. And now Nketiah is running. He's running. Nobody can get near him, Eddie, and he just drills it. I mean, Eddie Nketiah grabs himself a hat-trick here against Airdrie. I don't know what the defender, don't know what the celebration is about either, but come on, troops, man. This just ain't good enough. I don't understand what is going on for that to actually happen, but Messi whips a ball, and David Turnbull flicks it over the goalie's head, and it's 3-1. Airdrie back in it. Turnbull again. Shankland has to score that, and that's now a few chances in a row that Shankland's missed, but we do end up losing 3-1 in this game, and there is your league table. We are 6 points behind Celtic, and like I said, troops, I do feel like it's over. Ross County here, and we lose. Hyped up this quarter final just for Ross County to go and beat us 2-0 at home, like with the team we're fielding. Disgraceful. Celtic beat Rangers again. Dundee United beat Hamilton, but next up we are taking on the mighty Aberdeen, and hopefully we can beat the mighty Aberdeen, because it would be a very good result at Pittodrie. But Jim Goodwin still in charge of Aberdeen in this save. As the ball is played through, it's felt to Messi. Surely Messi finesses. Outside the boot shot, man. It rifles itself off the bar or the post, whatever. I don't really care. And now it's McCrory launches the ball, and it's Kelly. It's off the bar again, but Welsh clears it. Nobody can keep it in. And now, what is going on? 30 minutes in. No ideal. Not good. As now Nevers is on the ball. Nevers finds Kelly, and Georgie Kelly, man. I mean, it sounds like that name's a myth or something, but it's really not a myth. It's real, because it's happened right in front of us. Now Harrop on the ball. Harrop into Ross McCrory, and just like that, in a game we were in, good wee battle going on with Aberdeen here. Who's going to get the 3 points? Well, I'll tell you who's going to get the 3 points. It's going to be Aberdeen. And it's just no good enough, man. Like, it just feels like we've done nothing this episode. It just feels like any momentum we've had has been absolutely killed in this episode. So, not good. I just don't understand this personally. But anyway, 2-0. And we've got to deal with it. And Celtic beat Livy, Hibs beat Queen's Park, and Dundee United beat St Mirren. So yeah, not good for us, but I mean we need to step up, and we'll get St Mirren up next. So hopefully we can bounce back to winning ways, because we're doing the 7th, folks, and considering the amount of money that's been pumped into this squad, you would expect a hell of a lot better. But Dundee United drew 1 each with Hibernian 1 each. So yeah, Motherwell defeated Aberdeen there. 18,500 at Tannadice Park. Fucking hell. Wait, what? How much does Tannadice hold? I didn't know it held that. But yeah, I don't know what the actual problem is with us though. Like, after such a good last episode in episode 16, it just seems like we've come crashing down the earth. And you know, it's not like I've not strengthened the team in the window, so I don't really understand what's going on. But we're in October now, 6th of October 2024. He's one thingy there. We've got St Mirren up next. Celtic play Killie, Hearts play thingy, and we're going for a really, don't even know what formation to go for here. I mean, that's what we went for against Aberdeen, but yeah, it's desperation stations at this point. It's just like, what's going to get us the win? We're going to put Shankland up top, maybe get a win with Shankland. Shankland seems like he hasn't scored. He's missed a lot of chances this episode, Big Lauren Shankland. Maybe put Joe Aribo in here for Sunday. But I mean, that's a good team on paper, man. I don't think this team can't be doing anything. But I mean, Messi's dropped. That's where you know things are serious. But up against St Mirren, what's it going to be here? It's a 3-1 win. Shankland and Emil Smith-Rowe with the goals. And maybe we're back. It moves up into the top 4, but the top 3 haven't played. That is quite massive. We've got 5,096 fans Airdrie. So there you have it, troops. But anyway, that's going to do it for episode 17 of the Airdrie Career Mode. These games are up next. Who knows what's going to happen? Celtic and Rangers win. Shocks, horror. But anyway, till next time. Peace.